Today we're going to be studying mathematics.
And emerges from the second mirror.
These words sound
Be your teacher for today. Hi students, you are welcome to the class once again. I hope you're enjoying yourself and the homework given to you during our previous class. Today we want to continue from where we stopped, and we are considering another topic, algebraic expansion with factorization. So please pay attention and let's learn together. Okay, now the first thing to consider is expansion. What do you mean by expansion? You have something inside, just like, let me apply mathematical term. You have something inside bracket, okay, 2x minus 2, and you have something outside. Now we want to expand, we want to remove this bracket, and what are we going to do? Just say 2 times 2x minus 2 times 2. Okay, 2 times 2x will give us 4x, minus 2 times 2 will give us minus 4. So we've expanded this, and that is what expansion is all about. But before we go deep into today's topic, I need to really explain what you need before we can understand algebraic expansion. And what do we need? You need to understand sign rule. And what are these signs rule? Okay, this sign rule is telling you that minus times minus will give us plus. Just like you have minus 2 times minus 2, which will give us plus 4. That is what it means. The second rule is telling you that minus times plus will give us minus. Just like you have minus 2 times plus 2, which will give you minus 4. Now the third rule is telling you that minus divided by minus will give us plus. Just like you have minus 10 divided by minus 5. This minus will cancel this minus. 10 divided by 5 will give us plus 2. I hope you understand. Then the last rule, we call it minus plus minus equals to minus. Minus times plus times minus will give us minus. So you need to really understand this signs rule. Number one, minus times minus will give us plus. Minus times plus will give us minus. Minus divided by minus will give us plus. Minus plus minus will give us minus. Plus times minus will give us minus. Now let me give you an example where you can apply this sign rule in related to algebraic expansion. Let's say, for instance, a question is given to you. Example, okay, simplify minus 2m bracket 2m plus 5 minus 5 bracket 3m minus 2. Okay, let's solve this question together. Don't get confused. Now, this is the question given to us. What are we going to do? We open the bracket, minus 2m times 2m. We have minus 2m here times 5. We have minus 3m here, minus 5 times 3m We have minus 5 here times minus 2. Okay? Minus 2m times 2m is going to give us minus 4m squared minus 2m times 5. 2 times 5 will give us 10m. Minus 5 times 3 will give us 15m. Minus times minus will give us plus. So we are going to have plus. 5 times 2 will give us 10. Now, here we are going to apply collecting the like thing. Okay? This will give us minus 4m squared minus, remember, minus plus minus will still give us minus. So 10 and 15 will give us 25m plus 10. So this will be our answer, and we call it algebraic expansion. Okay, I'm going to give you another example, or let me give you the simple method of opening this bracket. Let's say, for instance, you have a plus b, a plus c. How can you do that? This a will times this a. We say a times a. This same a will times this c plus c times a. Then this b will times this a. We have plus a times b. And this b will also times this c. We have plus b times c. So a times a will give us a square. A times c will give us ac. A times b will give us ab. And b times c will give us bc. So if you really understand how to apply this, you can apply this method in opening any equation given to you in the bracket. Now let me give you an example where we can apply this method. Okay, class, we want to look at expansion by removing bracket. We have this example before us. Expand the following. Open the bracket, 2m plus n square. Then the b part, open the bracket, 2a minus 3b, close the bracket. Open the bracket, 3a minus 2b, you close the bracket. Let's solve this together. A, we have 2m plus n square. This square is telling you that you are going to have this twice. So this will give you 2m plus n, 2m plus n. I hope you understand. Okay, now let's open the bracket. Just remember what I told you in a plus b and b plus c. Now we are going to apply this here. This will give us 2m times 2m. Okay, the same 2m we times n plus 2m times n. Okay, we are through with this. We want to pick n. This n we multiply m. We have 2m times n. Then the same 2n we multiply n plus n times n. So let's 2m times 2m will give us 2 times 2, 4. M times m, m squared. Plus 2m times n, we have 2mn. 2m times n, 2mn. N times n will give us n squared. So we collect the like time, just like in JSS1 you collect the like time. We are going to have 4m squared plus 2 plus 2 will give us 4. Since they are the same, we have mn here, we have mn here, we call it like term. Okay, we have 4mn plus n square. So you can rearrange your answer: 4m square plus n square plus 4mn. So this will be our answer. So if you can really understand this, in which I believe you understand, you can solve any question related to this. So let's solve the second part, which is B part. We have 2a minus 3b, 3a minus 2b. Okay, sorry. This will give us this times this. We have 2a times 3a, this times this. Remember, we have minus b here. Just put the minus 2b times 3a. Okay, we are through with this. We want to pick this. We have minus 3b here. Minus 3b times 3a. Okay, this same minus 3b times minus 2b. Minus 3b times minus 2b. So now, 2 times 3 will give us 6. A times a will give us a squared. Minus 2 times 3 will give us 6. It will give us 6ab. Minus 3 times 3 will give us 9. Will give us 9ab. And minus, be careful here. If you follow the sign rule, minus times minus will give us plus. So minus times minus will give us plus. 3 times 2 will give us 6. B times b will give us b squared. Okay, so this one will now give us 6a squared plus 6b squared. Remember, we have minus 6ab here. We have 9ab. They are from the same family, and mathematically we call them like term. Okay, so 6 and 9. Remember, we have minus at the front of this, minus at the front of this, but there is no times. So you cannot say, you will say minus times minus. No, this will give us minus plus minus. And according to the sign rule, minus plus minus will give us minus. So you are going to have minus 9 and 6 will give us 15ab. So you really need to study the sign rule because it's very important. That is why I introduced sign rule to you before we start this topic. Now, the next thing for us to do is we want to look at factorization. That is the next thing to do now. Okay? Now, we want to consider factorization. Here, you need to really think, because we need to find the factors in algebraic expansion. And let me give you an example. Factorize 12x plus 6y. How can I do that? Now, I need to really sit down and think. The number that is common to 12 and common to 6. And what is that number? So you have to think. 12x plus 6y equals to, can I think of 4 and 3? 4 times 3. 3 times 4, my x. 3 times 4 will give me 12. I still have 12x. Plus 3 times 2, y. 3 times 2 will still give me 6, which is 6y. So now, from here, you can see that 3 is common here, 3 is common here. That means we have 3 bracket 4x plus 2y. Now, you can see that factorization is the opposite of expansion. I can expand this, it will give me this. How? 3 times 4x will give me 12x, plus 3 times 2y will give me 6y. So factorization is telling us the opposite of what? Of expansion. Now, this is just the simple part of it. Let me give you another example. Okay, let's solve it together. Okay, we want to factorize this number, this algebraic expression, 9x squared plus 15xy. What are we going to do? Remember, I told you, you have to really think of number that is common to 9 and 15. And what is that number? Let's think. 9x squared plus 15xy will give us, can I think of 3? 3 times 3 x squared plus, think of 5 times, 3 times 5 xy. 3 times 5 will give us 15. 3 times 3 will still give us 9. Are you getting me now? So this will give us 3 bracket 3x squared plus 5xy. But something happened here. We can still factorize this. X is still common and x is common. So what are we going to do? Just bring 3x, okay? This will give us 3x plus 5y. How do we do this? 3x times 3x will give us 9x squared. 3x times 5y will give us 15xy. So you need to be very careful when you are solving questions like this. I believe you get it right. Okay. Now, we want to go into another part of this topic, which is finding the value in the bracket using factorization method. So let's see how we can do that. We want to look at missing factors in algebraic expression. And the question is, copy and complete the bracket. We don't know the value inside this bracket. This is algebraic expression. We want to factorize this. And as a result of applying this method, what will happen? Let A be in the bracket. Okay. Now, this will turn to 25ax plus 15a equals to 5a. Okay. Now, we are looking for a. You have to divide both sides by 5a. 5a, 5a, 5a. 5a we cancel 5a, remain a. A we cancel a. 5 here, 1. 5 in 15, 3. Here we cancel a. 5 here, 1. 5 in 25, 5. So you are left with 5x plus 3 equals to what? A. So A will give us 5x plus 3. Now, we want to rewrite the equation. It will give us 25ax plus 15a equals to 5a bracket. What is a? 5x plus 3. So, if you open this, you are going to get this. 5 times 5 will give us 25. A times ax will give us ax. 5a times 3 will give us 15a. I believe you find this so easy. and you got it right. Now let's go to the last part of this class. We want to look at how to factorize HCF and LCM in algebraic expansion. That is the last part for this class. Now let's see. Now we want to look at factors of algebraic expression. Example, find the HCF of 4a raised to the power 4 and 20a cube b. Okay, let's solve this together. We have 4a raised to the power 4. Think of number to divide 4 without remainder, 2. Okay, 2 into 4 will give us 2. 2 into will give us 1. So this is telling you that 2 times 2 is 4. A raised to the power 4 means a in 4 places times a times a. Okay, you pick 20 cube b. You look for 20. 2 in 20, 10. 2 in 10, 5. 5 in 5, 1. So this will give you 2 times 2 times 5, and a in 3 places times a, then times b. Okay, now we want to find the HCF of this algebraic expression. 2 is common, 2 is common, 5 is not common, a is common, a is common, a is common. So it will give us 2 times 2 times a times a times a. This will give us 4a cube. So this will be our answer. I believe you are following this class and it's getting more interesting than ever before. In case you find any of these examples difficult, you can send your feedback to us through the WhatsApp number rolling on the screen, and we promise you at MSI EduTech home lesson, we are there to give you the best, and we are going to get back to you without wasting time. Thank you very much. But before I leave this class, you remember, I must give you something that will keep you busy until we meet next class. So let me give you something to keep you busy. This is work for you to do for me, and we call it homework. You can also call it homework. Evaluate -4 bracket 2y minus 2, close the bracket, minus 3, open the bracket, y minus 6, close the bracket. Factorize 16xy plus 8x. Then number 3, find the HCF of 16x squared y cubed and 8xy cubed. Then number 4, expand, open the bracket, 2y plus x, close the bracket, square. I believe you're enjoying this class and you are getting prepared for the examination at the end of this module. I want to advise you, keep reading, keep studying, and you will surely get to the top. Thank you very much. See you next class. Au revoir.